Hello again. Hi, how are you, my friends? It's wonderful, wonderful to be here with you. I apologize for the lag in the video and the voice. I figured this out somehow. But I just thought that this was very important for me to come back and do this second video because the SANO method, the three principles of empowerment, are uh, just very, very powerful. And I am eager to tell you all about them. But today we're going to start with an introduction. And for those of you that are new to my channel and haven't seen my first video, this is my second video. I am Dr. Leticia Ximénez. I am a psychologist. I have a doctorate in psychology with an emphasis in couples therapy, and I am an empowerment coach. I am an international speaker. I am a best-selling author, actually, and I am a trainer. I think I am a teacher at heart. I am a teacher at heart. I am a consultant and a coach, and I even as the throughout the difficulties that I have gone through, I think that my message here is that you can do anything that you set your mind to. And that is one of my goals, one of my intentions, because you will learn that here in this channel, we do not set goals, we set intentions, because intentions come from within. Intentions come from your heart, come from your spirit, come from who you really are. And goals are somewhere out there, and they are outside of yourself. And that's why it's hard for a lot of people to go after them. That's not what we're talking about here. But anyway, my intention here with this channel and just moving forward and showing you how I have been getting better and better, and we're from a horrible automobile accident that if it hadn't been for the side airbags of my car, I would not be here today with you. But here I am, and I'm eager now more than ever to share with you what I have learned, in the hopes that it will help you as well. It has already helped a lot of people, and I every time I speak about this, it helps more and more people. And as you hear about this, think about how it may apply to you, and how you may be able to teach it to others. That's one of the best ways of understanding the information. So this is as one of the things that has helped me the most. I have, believe me, I have learned and a lot more than what I knew before. I have, in terms of psychology, of the science and spirituality, and so many different topics and fields. And as I have gone through this whole process, and I continue to go through it, as you can see, trying to find my words and trying to communicate, because that's something that I had to learn to do. I had to learn how to communicate again. I had to learn how to read and write again. I had to learn how to learn. And it's been a very it's been a very difficult, yet extremely rewarding journey. And I am very excited that you are here and with me. And I am honored. I would be honored to be part of your journey as well. That would be a true honor of mine. And so, anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the this SANO method, the what I've called now the SANO method, the three principles of empowerment. And a lot of people have asked me, well, how did you come up with start again, not over? And this is very important so that you understand the SANO method. And when I was first figuring out my platform and what I was going to do with me, moving forward and starting my own business, my own speaking engagements and trainings and so forth. I had a great coach, a writing coach, and she said, "Well, how do you want to help people?" Of course, as we know, there are a lot of different ways of helping people. And so I started thinking about, well, I want to help people. I want to help people feel better. I want to help people be happy. And I started thinking about the people that I was seeing in the while I was when at that time I was doing therapy. And I was working with families, with individuals, with groups, and with couples, and doing trainings and so forth. But I noticed that most of the people that came when we go see a doctor when there's something wrong, right? And most people go see a therapist or seek some sort of help when they're stuck, right? When they're stuck. And most of the people that were coming at the time that I had seen, 99.9%, if not 100, were stuck in some way. Actually, 100 were stuck in some way, in some area of their life, at least one area of their life, if not more than that. And I said, well, I want to help them start again. I want to help them, get unstuck. I want to help them start again. I want to help them so that they don't keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Because that's what I saw, people coming and saying, well, I tried this, I tried that. And, it's like I keep doing the same things. I know they're wrong, but I keep doing the same mistakes. And so I thought, well, yes, I want to help people start again. I want to help people stop making the same mistakes over and over again. I want to help people start again, not over. And that's how it came about. And I share this with you because it just, and in that moment it was an aha moment. It just resonated with me. I just felt like it was just the right thing, the right place, the right topic. It was that this was really what I was meant to do. And this is all part of what the SANO method is all about. Starting again, not over, is about listening to who you are. It's about listening with your whole self. Not most of the time we're up in our heads, and that's a problem because we overthink things. We try to rationalize. We try to, we've learned very well. We've been programmed very well how to do things, do certain things. And the and we were told most many times as we were young that there was not to listen to our intuition, not to listen to our feelings. And actually, our feelings are what, or the way that our intuition, our true authentic selves, who we really are. That's how it talks to us. It speaks to us through our emotions, through our feelings, and the better that we feel, the better that we are more aligned to who we really are, and to who we really are, to what we want, to what's good for us. The worse that we feel is what it's telling us is that we are deviating more and more. The worse that you feel, the more and more that you're deviating from who you really are, what you really want, what really makes you happy, from your true purpose. And so feelings are something that we will talk about because they are extremely important. They guide us. They can guide us and help us navigate, so that we, so to go to the right path. And so as I talked about, starting again, not over, and I, like I said, have done a lot of trainings, and I, in my education and in my reading, in my personal and professional life and education, there were these things, these topics, these universal topics that kept popping up, and I started talking about them, and I started exploring them more and learning more about them and so forth. And as I said in my previous video, actually, I knew that it was powerful. I knew that they were very helpful. I knew that people liked them. I knew that people resonated with this message. But it wasn't until it just literally became as I said before, start again became my mantra. It helped me empower, it empowered me to say, No, I don't have to live with pain for the rest of my life. I don't have to learn to live with pain. That's not what I want. It helped me be able to be patient with myself, and um, be able to be a little more mindful, and be okay with where I was, and that I am here. I am starting again, and I'm not starting over, right? Because in reality, you can never start over, because you're in this moment, just with these few minutes, you are already a different person. You're learning something new, or you are in reality remembering something that you haven't maybe heard before, or for a long time. And so it's really it's it's very, very important to understand what this is all about. And it's very, very simple. The SANO method, these three principles of empowerment, that uh, what I've named it, is I made it very simple because simplicity is key, right? It needs to make sense. It needs to be easy. We need to be able to do it. We need to be able to say, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do this now. Yes, I can do this here, right? And so that's very, very important to. Otherwise, it becomes too overwhelming and too difficult to do. And and so the SANO method, and now SANO, just really quickly, uh, as I was starting to design my website, I was talking to the person that was designing my website. This was a long time ago, and and in my work, acronyms are very popular, right? We build acronyms for everything, and I think not just in, you know, in in certain legal or is a certain professional businesses and so forth, but just in general, right? Our government, it's all about acronyms. So, anyway, I told her, I would like Start Again, Not Over to have a, a the first letter, make it bigger, because I probably will want to use the acronym for Start Again, Not Over. And as I was speaking to her, I was speaking to her on the phone, and I was writing it myself as I was telling her, and I circled the first letters of Start Again, Not Over, and it's spelled Sano, SANO. Now, for those of you that speak Spanish or Latin or Portuguese or any of the Latin languages, sano means health, means healthy, means wholesome. It's just really just it's being who we really are. And I again it just I started crying. I just started crying because I was just so overwhelmed with this. I saw it as a sign that I was on the right track, and I felt it with my whole being. I mean I got chills. I was just so overwhelmed with joy and happiness, and so that's how Sano came to be. Now I own the trademark for Sano. So I tell people it's like I own the trademark for healthy. How awesome is that, right? Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because hopefully this helps you understand. Again, this is an example of what the message is. We are starting again here right now where we are, right? Wherever you are, no matter where you are, anytime, any place, no matter how difficult, no matter how much suffering, how much work you're going through, you can always start again, not over. So right here where you are, where your power is, right? You use these three principles of empowerment. And I named them the three principles of empowerment because each one of them empowers you to be who you want to be, who you really are, who you know you were meant to be. And so it's very, very powerful. And when you do them in this sequence, and principle number one, principle number two, and principle number three, you get a momentum going. You get this momentum into that will generate a not only a sense of accomplishment, a sense of empowerment. It will increase, elevate your self-esteem, your self-confidence. It's just really, really powerful, and can again you can do it at any time throughout the day. For small things, for larger things, for things in the moment, for things that you're hoping for, that you want to accomplish, whatever it may be. You could always use these three principles of empowerment and start again, not over, and begin the life that you want to begin, right? Create the life that you want to create. It puts you on the driver's seat. I tell people it's like, you're on this rowboat, right? And this gives you, these are the oars. I think that's what they're called, the oars. These are the oars that help you row your boat towards towards what you want. And it's just really, really exciting. So without further ado, here we go. The So the SANO method, the three principles of empowerment, just three principles, very simple, right? I'm going to say this: attention, intention, and action. How simple is that? Three little words, three really powerful words that can change your life. Attention, intention, and action. So principle number one is pay attention to what you want. Focus your attention to what you want. Focus your attention to what you want. Focus your attention to what makes you happy. Focus your attention to what what is it that you want, not somebody else, not your mom, not your dad, not your boss, not society. What is it that you want? What is it that brings you happiness, that brings you joy? All right, what is it that just that really helps you get up in the morning, right? So start again, not over. This first principle is here now, where you are. Just focus your attention on what you want, right? Tony Robbins, for those of you, I'm sure everybody or most of you know, or not, I highly recommend you follow him and read his books and so forth. Tony Robbins, one of the best success coaches in the world, actually started the whole coaching industry. Tony Robbins says, where focus goes, energy flows. Where focus goes, energy flows. Most of the time, we pay attention to all the negative things in our lives, right? We pay attention to the problems, to the pain, to the suffering, to what's going wrong, to that bad thing that happened or whatever it may be, right? We are trained, we are programmed to think negatively and to focus on the problem, right? Focus, you hear this a lot, right? Figure out what the problem is and wrestle it to the ground. And this is a different shift, a shift in the way of your thinking. Again, if you want something different, you have to do something different, right? Because otherwise, if you keep doing the same things, you're going to keep getting the same results, right? So we're talking about a mind shift. And so you want to focus your attention on what you want, right? So principle number one, attention. Principle number two, intention. Intention, right? Set the intention to have, to create, to be, to do what you want, right? Intention. Set the intention to have what you want. What is it that you want, right? I was, as I was trying to get better, as I've, continued to work on, to do that, to focus my attention. You want to focus. I want to focus my attention on feeling great, right? Don't focus your attention on not having pain, for example. If you focus your attention on the pain, you're going to keep having the pain. You see where I'm going with that, right? But you focus your attention on what you want, and you want to not have pain, right? And so you want to be pain free. You want to feel good. You want to feel happy. You want to have energy. You want to have, great health. You want to be thin. You want to, right, be toned and fit and sexy and look good. Those sorts of things. So focus your attention on what you want, right? And then make the intention to have it. Make the intention to create it. Say, I am. And you want to do it in the present tense, right? When you say, not just, I want to be happy, right? I am going to be happy. That's already an improvement, right? Because, but words are very, very, the way we say things make a big difference, right? So I am happy. I am healthy. I am, right? I am. When people ask me, how are you doing? I can go into all sorts of issues and problems and this and that. And I say, I am better and better. I am better and better every day. I am better and better, right? I am. So that is very, very powerful, right? I am healthy. I am improving. I am better. I am, those sorts of things, right? So you make the intention to have what you want. You make it. You command it, right? You kind of not just positive self-talk, but this is something that I really like about Tony Robinson also. He says an incantation in a way, right? An incantation, because and it's true. When I heard him say that, it just made a lot of sense, because when you say things, you are programming your mind. You are programming your mind. Everything that you say, the things that you say, the things that your how you're feeling, all of those things, those your programs that are going into your mind. And so what you want to do is make the intention to have what you want and declare it. I am, as I told you before, right? When the doctor said, well, you're going to have to learn with the pain, I said, no, that is not my intention. My intention is not to live with the pain. My intention is to not have pain. My intention is to be pain free. My intention is to move on, is to be better than, even better than what I was before the accident, right? That's been my intention. When they said, no, you won't be able to, to present anymore, and well, you're just going to have to deal with the memory issues and all of those things. It's like, no, right? That my intention was to be here, and here I am making my second video already. For those of you that haven't seen the first one, this is the second post that I am doing since my accident, and in social media. And I am just very, very eager to, I'm so happy and honored to have you here listening to this. And I hope it's of great benefit. So you make the intention. This is what I am. I mean, this is what I want, but this is what I am now. You're declaring it. You're making the decision to have that, to be that. You're making the commitment. You're not just a commitment, but you're declaring, this is who, not just hoping, right? This is beyond hoping. This is beyond, you don't want to just hope to be better. You definitely want to start believing that you can get better. But we're talking about knowing that this is who you are. You are pure positive energy. You are love and joy and happiness and well-being and abundance and energy. This is who you are. And so when you make the intention, you are remembering, you are aligning with who you really are. Make the intention to remember that you are. Right. So that's principle number 2, intention, right? Principle number 3 is take action, right? Principle number 3 is action. Action. Take action towards what you want, right? Take action towards what you want. You can have the best intentions in the world, but if you don't take action, nothing happens, right? You know that. I told people, yeah, I know that French fries and burgers are not good to have, to eat every single day, right? But if I don't if I don't act on that, right? I can have the best intentions in the world, but if I don't do anything about it, nothing happens, nothing changes. Again, if you keep doing the same things right, over and over again, keep making the same mistakes over and over again, you're going to keep getting the same results that you don't want, right? So what you want to do is now, if you're if you're doing great, if you're doing amazing, if you are happy in every sense of the word, in every dimension of your life, and things are absolutely fabulous with you and everyone around you, and life is, amazing and all that, then definitely keep, right? Use this attention. Oh, this is working, right? Oh, this feels good. Oh, this worked, right? And then intention. Oh, I'm going to do this again, right? I'm doing this again. I'm going to keep doing this, right? And then take action, right? Take action and keep doing it. Absolutely, right? So this is the beauty of this SANO method, of these three principles of empowerment. Because no matter where you are, right here, right now, wherever you are in the moment, in this second, you can start again, not over, and direct your life, right? Move to the direction that you want, move towards the direction of being more aligned to who you are and what you want, right? So, action, right? Principle number three, action. Take action towards what you want. Now, you want inspired action, not just any type of action, right? But the wonderful thing again about the order of this, right? When you pay attention to what you want, and you want to, right? I'm going to use me as an example again, right? And I share this with you in the hopes that it inspires you, right? And so again, my I wanted to my paying attention. I was paying attention to the fact that I I I want to be able to share this information. I love teaching. I love talking to people. I love when I am here with you. Now it's a little bit getting easier and easier, as you can tell. And Anyway, when I am in front of a public, when I'm on stage, when I'm talking to people, when I'm talking to you here right now, it fills my spirit. It nourishes my soul. It's who I am. It's what I love. It's my purpose. And when they said that you're not ever going to be able to do that again, I could not accept that. I would not accept that, right? And so I've it's taken me a very long time, and we can see that even now, right? It's still the lagging of the video and the sound, but anyway, we're gonna make this work, and it's just gonna get better and better. And I will do this. I'll figure it out so that it can be better. We're always right. There can always be better, right? If we're happy, we can always be happier. Also, anyway, so I paid attention to, I want to be here. I want to be able to, to start a YouTube channel. I want to be able to share my story. I want to be able to help others, right? What makes me happy is to be able to uplift and inspire and empower people, right? To remind you, uh, uh, to um, to remind you of your power, right? To help you remember, because I can't remind you, but I can help you remember, right? Again, semantics, right? Makes a big difference because you're in control. You're always in control. Nobody can make you do anything that you do not want, that you do not allow them to do. So anyway, the I wanted to be able to do this. I wanted to be here with you now, and that's so I paid attention to what I wanted. I wanted to be able to start a YouTube channel and be able to start posting. Be able to start posting, because you can tell that I started the channel some time ago, but I had not been able to figure out how to do this, and I'm still figuring it out. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your patience. And anyway, I hope that the information. So I paid the attention to do that, right? And I figured how to do something. Every time I was able to log on. I was just, every single step of the way, I just felt really good, like I was moving forward, right? I was moving forward. And sometimes it seemed like I was, moved a little bit back, but it's like, oh, okay, now I figured out how to do this. Oh, I figured out not to do that, right? Those sorts of things. And then I made the intention, right? And I made the intention. This is what I'm doing. I'm making videos. I'm going to, I'm talking to people. I'm sharing my story. I'm helping. I'm joining, right? And creating, co-creating with you to and so my intention was to make this happen, right? Make this happen. Be here right now. This is my intention. I'm living my intention. This is. And but before this, I used my visualization. I used meditation, visualization, imagery. There's a lot of things that we will talk about. We will talk more about as we move forward. But you want to feel it. You want to really feel it. That's the main thing. Feel that intention. And just resonate through your whole entire body. And I took action. Right. It's a little The video's a little weird and so forth, but I'm here with you. I'm able to do this, and I wanted to do this live because, as I said, it's been a challenge to learn to communicate and so forth. But as I do this more and more, I am, getting better and better. And when you take action, you want to do inspired action. What are, think about what your intuition tells you. Look at synchronicities, right? I love what Deepak Chopra and Abraham Hicks say about coincidences, right? They say coincidence. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Only incidences that coincide, right? Only incidences that coincide. So think about what comes to your mind. What do you remember? Maybe you'll remember somebody, or you'll remember something that someone told you, or you'll remember a book, or you'll remember a person that someone told you about, or you'll remember, oh yeah, I remember my mom used to say something, those sorts of things, right? So think about, what are you inspired to do, right? Inspired to do, and do it, right? Take action, take inspired action. So again, just really briefly, the SANO method, right? The way to start creating the life that you want. Start creating the life that you want, that empowers you, that gives you, that reminds you of the power that you already have, and helps you use it, right? And helps you use it, which is that's because if we don't use it, then what good is it, right? So start again, not over, and use this SANO method, the 3 principles of empowerment, right? Attention, intention, and action. Focus your attention on what you want, right? Focus your attention on what you want. Set the intention to have, right? To have, to create, to do what you want. And principle number three, action. Take action towards what you want with joy, with happiness. The better that you feel, the more inspired that you are, the better you're going to feel. That's how you know you're on the right track, right? That's how you know you're on the right track. The better that it feels, you know you're on the right track. The worse that it feels, that means that you're deviating from your purpose, from who you are, from what you want, from what's good for you. So I'm going to leave you with a quote that you'll also find on my website. But just wanted to remind you, if any of this resonates with you, if you think it's helpful to other people, please subscribe to the channel. Press the notification notice for the notification button so that you can be notified when I create more videos here. I have lots and lots of ideas and really look forward to sharing a lot with you. And so press the notification button, share this video to other people that you think might benefit from it. And you can always go on my website and get Start Again, Not Over, or drleticiajimenez.com, startagainnotOver.com. They both take you to the same place. You can download a free gift for you, a PDF of the three principles of empowerment and the benefits of the three principles of empowerment. Gives you a little bit more details as to why this is, each principle is of great benefit for you, and how it is actually empowering you as you move along. And please comment. I will, read your comments. If you have any ideas, suggestions, or questions, that you would like for me to talk about in my upcoming videos, please feel free to put them down in the comments, or you can always contact me through my website. So I'm going to leave this with you today. Again, I think this is the three principles of empowerment is, again, to help you remember and recuperate and utilize this amazing power that you have. And by doing this, by starting again, not over, you are creating the life, right? You are creating the life that you want. You are in the driver's seat. You are in control, right? So this can be the beginning of an amazing life for you. So please, remember this. When you remember, leave you with this. When you remember yourself, when you remember yourself, your true self, your true authentic self, who you really are, when you remember that pure positive energy that I was talking about earlier, when you remember yourself, you are awakened. You are awakened. When you accept yourself, that you are this amazing divine person, when you accept yourself, you are empowered. You are empowered. And when you live your true purpose, right? When you are yourself, your true authentic self, who you really are, you are invincible. Invincible. So I invite you to be invincible and help others be invincible as well. And remember, the happier that you are, the better that you are living who you really are. So again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your time, your patience, your understanding. And I send you lots of love, lots of blessings, and lots of positive vibes to you and to all your loved ones. I hope to see you soon. Take care. See ya.